Welcome back, everyone. Joe here, Joe's Outdoor Experience. I hope everyone's doing well. So welcome back to this cool, crisp fall morning. Don't mind all the grease I got on my sweatshirt. I didn't plan to get all this grease on me, but it's like, you know, I can't live without it when I'm doing it. So what I would love to do is to get these poles in the ground exactly where you are, dig this area out, and create a backstop for a shooting range. So the further we go back, I have definitely 50 yards. I walked it off and checked it with my Huntwise app. I have 79 yards, but I think if I keep going back, obviously I should be somewhere shy of 100 yards, depending on how far back I put this. So today we have our Mahindra 1626 with our backhoe, the loader. I'm using the Coleman Outfitter 550. I also have two 10-foot lengths of rebar that I just purchased from Home Depot. They were $7.75 each. So it was actually cheaper to get them longer than they are shorter. I didn't know that. I learned that today. I have my Ryobi chainsaw and a cutting wheel. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get this done with. Hopefully I can get this all done in this one video here. It's just me by myself today, so I'll be out here just hanging out trying to get this accomplished. So before we get too involved with the video, I told you last video that in 2 days I'll give you guys a 48-hour update. It rained all day yesterday. It was a nice soft drizzle. It was really nice. And here is the actual germination rate of this cereal grain rye. It's very, very impressive if you guys are looking for a late season food plot. If your food plot failed and you need something for the amount of money it costs, it really is unbelievable. Now mind you, this is on the hillside, but I don't know what the little white things are called when they come out of the seed heads. Try to get the focus here. I don't know what those taproot or root here, as you see, but that's like every single one of them. Here's an area where it's a little bit more, it's a little heavy of an area, but you see all that stuff is sending out that little root. That's the clover right there, guys. Some of it is shooting out some of those little roots, which isn't too terrible. I thought clover was going to take a little bit more time, but with a decent rain, it's starting to pop them out a little bit. So you guys seen me dig out a bunch of stubs a few times now. So I'm going to dig this one out. I'm going to get this area prepped. It's I walked it off. It's about 12, 13 feet long. I'm going to start digging it out, see how it works out, and then we're going to come back, hopefully place some of these in there. Drill a hole, if I can, drill a hole straight through and get the rebar behind it. If not, then I'll tap the rebar behind it and have it sit where it's pushed against the back of the rebar. Sort of red bugs are coming out of there. I'll show you.
But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you, and I'm the only one who speaks. It's all the things you never showed. There are the things I want to know. Secrets start in your heart so slow. But if you don't wanna tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Here we go, turning all the wrongs into rights.
Hanging over this right here. Down here, I'm just going to take this Ryobi 3716. Yep, 3716, and cut it straight down. I do have a steel, but from the dealer, I was told that the bars on the new Light 04, the chains for those bars are back ordered, the one I have, so I've been waiting for that. Unfortunately, I went in, purchased it twice, and twice it was the wrong chain, and it is what it is. And then I have my Echo Timberwolf, which is at a friend's house right now, who's borrowing it. So I'm breaking out the Ryobis just to run a tank through them right now and kind of go from there. I enjoy this, so there's nothing wrong with it. It's not as powerful, but it should do the job, so we'll see. So it's all set then. I checked it out. I checked on the Huntwise app, and the Huntwise app shows 92 yards from these poles that I moved all the way to the end. Down in that corner there, there's a walnut tree. I'll try to zoom in for you guys. So we got 92 yards to this tree right there that breaks off in the V with that white spot. I'll zoom in. This one right here. The rebar didn't work out like I thought it was going to. I wasn't able to actually go ahead and drill a hole straight through that. I'm gonna need a bigger drill. It's all right. I've walked on these logs. They're not moving. I pushed them. They're really good. What I have Chris doing is he's gonna go get 12 tires, used tires. I'm gonna take those 12 tires. I'm gonna stack them in 4 groups of 3. It'll be a set of tires, 4 high, 4 high, 4 high, 4 high. I'll take this dirt right here. I'll try with my best with the loader bucket on the tractor and fill those tires up with this sand and dirt mix here. And that should really help out. As I was trying my hardest to try to go and move these out of the way. I don't feel comfortable with these in the way, in the line of sight. So what I'll do is I'll take these and I'll move them back towards this area over here. Like this big log here, I'm gonna have to cut in half and then move it. It's just too heavy for my tractor. They went ahead and they moved out with the skid steer, so I'll cut it in half, and whatever other ones are kind of giving my tractor trouble, I'll cut in half. I'd rather not have any issues with my tractor. I have no one to impress, so if the tractor can't lift it, it can't lift it. It's a tractor. So I'll cut them down, I'll move them to where they're not in the way, and then that way I can go ahead and sight in. I got a new 20 gauge slug gun. It's the Savage 220. I put a vortex scope on it. I'm pretty excited to use it. I've never used it. I'd like to get it sighted in. This coming Saturday, the 21st, is black powder. My Thompson Center is all set and ready to go. That's zeroed in at 100 yards, and then I'll have 2 or 3 weeks of black powder to go ahead and get that Savage ready to go for the upcoming season. I don't think I'm going to use my 30-06 or a 30-30. I've used those for several years. I want to try something different. I've never used a slug, so I'm pretty excited about that. But I hope you guys really enjoyed. I had fun doing this. Like I said, I thought it was going to come out a lot better. In my head, it was going to be magnificent. But this is the best I can do for what I have. This Mahindra 1626 has been fantastic. I got no issues. I just popped the hood so I can go ahead and see what the coolant level was. And there's like a mesh grate in front of that radiator. Everything was perfect. I have to wash it down. I'm going to start getting this prepped for the winter time. The Coleman Outfitter 550. This has been great. I mean, I got it loaded with a bunch of stuff. So besides just dropping the tractor off down there, I'll come take a walk, grab this. I'm most likely going to keep that rebar for $14. I really don't see the point of returning it and getting $14.95 back. I'll put it in the garage and save it for a rainy day whenever we have another project. Or if this ends up kind of rolling down this hill, then I will absolutely go ahead and probably have to rent out a hammer drill or get something that's definitely going to make better holes than what I was able to do. But again, guys, if you enjoyed, please hit that like button. It definitely helps out. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing. Again, my name is Joe, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for watching.